hour are interconnected, meaning, for example, that we cannot talk about the environment without talking about energy, our economy, our role in the world, our standing in the world, our relationships, our alliances. We are now 6.5 billion people living in a global community underpinned by a global economy. That is interconnection. And the opportunities that are there, and I believe every one of us in this group this morning believe there are opportunities to turn things around for our country, our future, our children, the world, are not connected only to vacuums of issues or vacuums of power. So the next administration, the next Congress, the next set of governors, all of our leaders across this country, educational institutions, all spheres of influence, must understand that these issues are now woven into one fabric, and you can't pull threads from that fabric and think you can deal with any one issue alone in a vacuum. And that's going to require a strategic thinking that we have never, ever seen before. And many of the comments made this morning have focused on that, from education to our international standing, to our defense structure, to our economy, to our citizen involvement. And that is as much about what we are here for, in my opinion, as any one thing. And I think the American people understand this. I don't think that they understand it nor need to understand it in all the specifics, but intuitively the great good common sense of this country has always prevailed. And this is, as David Abshire has said and many others, a time that is so critical for our country. It is a turning point. It is one of those watershed moments in history, and I don't think we overstate it when we say that. So this is as much about the overall dynamic of what we're about, what you're about, what our future is about as any one thing.
Thank you very much, Senator Hagel. And to show that the true spirit of nonpartisanship is broken out, I'm going to turn from a Nebraskan to a Texan. Governor White, would you comment?
President Boren, no one was more surprised than I when I received a call from you after a recent football game. And no one was happier to hear from me than President Boren when I reminded him that I did not go to Texas University. I did not go to A&M. I went to Baylor University. And we've never done a thing to hurt OU. And even today, Senator Hagel, I'd like to say this. We don't come to Norman looking for linebackers. Baylor University comes to Norman looking for mercy. Thank you for what you've done, Mr. President. I think it's a great thing to bring together a group of people who have been leaders in this country and still are. I'm reminded of the greatest generation and what you did to fight World War II from start to finish in 4 years. Somehow or another, I think our Congress owes the American people and our leaders across the national level owes the American people something more than an energy bill that says we should change our light bulbs in 4 years. We're a greater nation than that. And all we need are leaders to call us to that greatness. I'm pretty much where old Larry the Cable Man was. He said, men, it's time to get her done. And that's what America wants, is to get her done.
Thank you, Governor White. Thank you, Governor White.